COVID-19 awareness campaign in tourism sector by Weekenders Backpackers Malaysia.
In this part of introduction, we would like to implement awareness campaign as it is for awareness to all people from infected by COVID-19. We would like to focus on tourism sector as it is open to all people around Malaysia. There are many people who have high risk in getting infected. The rate of increase in the population's life expectancy has been attributed to the advance of technology. On 14 April 2020, Malaysia has already reported 2 waves of COVID-19 cases, which earlier waves has been ended on 2 months earlier. Today, we also having third wave with over 2,000 cases in a day. Malaysian government decided to implement Movement Control Order (MCO) starting on March 18, 2020 to break the chain of COVID-19.
I will continue with the initial informations of the campaign. It was divided into 3 categories, which are criteria, locations, and resources. Starting with criteria. Firstly is to increase awareness about COVID-19. The campaign aim is to educate on how important to prevent any infections to all citizens of Malaysia. Secondly is to enhance local tourism. Tourism industry was chosen as it was severely affected due to pandemic COVID-19. Followed by the locations. The locations of this campaign were Cameron Highlands and Malacca Zoo. It is chosen due to its unique attractions for tourists. Finally, is the resources that were used in this campaign. Consists of 3, which are money, goodies bag, and people. Money, which is important for any campaigns, goodies bag were given for all visitors, and peoples that play an important role as contributing their time, energy, and labor for this campaign.
Next is target audience. The first one is local tourists. We focus on local tourists because most Malaysians are still moving and always planning on going vacation and trips across their state without thinking about their safety and also without thinking about the virus that they will bring into other places or the virus they already have at that destination places. And the second one is high risk group. We also focus on high risk groups such as infants, children, and older people with low health conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, or conditions that affect their immune system.
The key message for this campaign is Weekender Backpackers of Malaysia (WBM) is concerned about the impact of COVID-19 health crisis toward the social and economic scenario in Malaysia, especially in a tourism industry. WBM actively promote the precautionary step and recommendation from the Ministry of Health in Malaysia about COVID-19. These include the precaution and standard of procedure (SOP) that the tourism industry and tourists itself must follow. WBM urged the tourists to take care of themselves during the trip even though the government gives them a freedom to roam freely to spend the time with the family. For the sponsorship, there are several criteria before we choose the company to be the sponsorship in this campaign. The company that we choose is based on their goodwill, financial status, and the readiness to support the CSR program like us. First is PTT Outdoor. PTT Outdoor is the company that provides outdoor equipment. It established in 2015, and we choose this company as one of our sponsors because PTT Outdoor has a wide social media platform like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter because it is a trusted brand for outdoor activity supplies. Second is Sri Sutra Travel, established in 1988, and we choose this company as our one of potential sponsor because Sri Sutra Travel is the successful local travel agency in Malaysia. They also have their own platform or website to reach their customers, which is sutra.my. The platform that can be one of our medium to spread awareness about the COVID-19.
In communication tools, we use social media as our main tools because more people nowadays have the accounts compared to other tools and it is costless. The second one is brochure, as we will distribute to all people around that stay near with our location of the awareness campaign. The third one is poster. It is for us to hang on a place that frequently people passing by. And the last one is website. It is for people who follow us for a long time to know our update activities in the future. This is the work breakdown structure WBS. It is used to track costs and work performance.
Next is the network diagram for the campaign. It consists of 14 activities in the duration of 60 days. Based on it, it can be concluded that the merged activities were activities F and K, burst activities were activities B and F. The critical path started with A to B to E to F to H to J to K to L to M and finally to activity N. The slack were 0 except two activities C, D, G, and I. The network sensitivity is sensitive because it only has one critical path.
Milestone timeline of COVID-19 awareness campaign by WBM. First milestone is our starting point to work more serious after planning, brainstorming and find a suitable date and venue. Second milestone is a crucial part because we develop and run a strategy to find a potential sponsorship medium for campaign and train our volunteer to engage with the tourists in this pandemic situation. Third milestone is a post-mortem process to evaluate the effectiveness of our campaign towards the community that we targeted and achieve our main objective. The expected period to start our campaign is from February to early April 2021.
Next, the key risks. The first one is communication channel with the audience. We realize that messages regarding COVID-19 are unlikely to make an impact on the audience. Care should be taken to select media to reach our targeted audience to get information about what we share and apply it. To ensure we reach the audience, we use various communication channels such as social media, brochures, poster and our official website. The second one is consideration for a successful campaign. For this program success, it is essential to reach every corner of society and the people who at risk. It brings a total awareness to the society and help in building risk resistance among the community. We are responsible for making people aware of both potential of COVID-19 and their associated risks. Third, the staff and crew safety. It is vital to make the whole crew have the best time and nothing wrong happen to them. Their safety is important, and the project director should analyze every role and the risks associated with them. This may be lifting heavy equipment, dealing with the crowds, and COVID-19 risk itself. The project director can prepare the crew by providing direction and training to prevent nothing will happen throughout the program. And the last one is unpredictable weather. As this campaign will be held outdoor, rain, storm, lightning, and extreme heat will be a challenge for us during the event. So the whole crew should be prepared for any weather contingency.
A resource allocation chart that have been done based on network diagram. Based on this chart, we allocated resources for each activity and duration of each activity, and we also have earlier start and latest finish of every activities and also slack time. Besides that, bottom of the table we have resource scheduled and also resource availability. We have day 0 until day 60 and we allocated each activity with certain resources, and we have the equal resources for every day, and some day we have below 5 people for each activity, and we can finish this campaign within our plans, which is 60 days. Conclusion: COVID-19 pandemic has become a global crisis at a speed that we have not seen in our lifetime. The main purpose of this campaign is to create attractive way and motivating exchanges information with our target audience, and the audience are able to apply what they have achieved after this awareness campaign. Besides, it is also to enhance local tourism in Malaysia.